Hello everyone, this is Simon. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 tips to your financial wellness. This is Simon again. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and also give us a thumbs up, because as always, it helps our channel grow so we can provide you more content like this in the future coming. Thank you for coming. All right, let's get to it. The 5 steps to your financial wellness. The reason I'm sharing this topic with you today is because April is the month for financial literacy. So in April, every year, if you can make a habit of to kind of go through the steps I'm going to be sharing with you to kind of develop a system every year to reset your financial goals and your financial structure. If you can work on it, chances are your finances will be in a better shape as years come in the future. So let's get to it. Number 1 financial tip I have for you is to commit to change. The reason this is the most important step is because, and why I put it number 1, is because the first thing is that you have to commit to change. What does that mean? That means that your attitude towards money had to be different. If you have to change a few things for your better future, you have to commit to change. Step number 2 is that you need to assess and identify your finance. When you assess, you need to go through your whether it's a credit report, if you have an investment portfolio, your banking account, your credit card bills, your student loans, any loans or any debt or any assets you have, you need to assess it once a year to see where you're standing. This will be like a reset for the year for your plan. So always you need to assess and also identify what is the weak side, what is the strengths, so with that you can have a middle ground so you can move forward to have a better goal or a better financial planning. So this will help your financial wellness. All right, number 3. Number 3 is credit and credit reports. Once a year, you are allowed to pull your credit from all the 3 credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and also TransUnion. There is a free link I'm going to put under my description there on the YouTube channel where you can get to and get a free credit report. And also everybody talks about Credit Karma. I never used it personally because I have a credit monitoring service personally, but I hear good things about Credit Karma too. You can get to that. But there is another website, a government website, where you can go to and get 1 credit report once a year. This would be a good month for you to do that once a year. In April, while you auditing, while you assessing, while you crafting your financial on your credit report, I want you to kind of look into it. See if there is an error. See if there was a fraud. See if there was unnecessary credit mistakes with your banking or any other loan companies they made. Sometimes, believe it or not, there can happen. So you need to assess those and also see what can you do. Most of the credit bureaus have a way you can kind of gauge and see if you change this, it will increase your credit score. So always you need to know where you're standing on the credit side, because credit will really help you to do a lot more once you start buying properties or investing on business, or if you doing anything, including when you go apply for a loan, getting a lower interest rate. Right now rates are low, but even when you go try buy a car or anything, this is it can be, instead of paying 1 more or 2 more % interest, if you have a little bit better score versus a little bit lower score. So always it's very important to know what your credit report. And if you new and you don't have no credit, this would be a month you should think about how you can start building your credit. Okay, number 4, know your net worth. What does it mean, net worth? Net worth is your assets minus your liability equals to the number you get. That's how much your net worth is. What is an asset? An asset is can be the cash you have at your bank account, the amount of dollar amount you have in your retirement account, and also any value or equity you have on anything you own. So let's say if you own a home and your house is worth 100,000 but you owe only 80, that means you have $100,000 worth of an asset, but $80,000 is a liability. So an asset is what you own and what is value to you, what your value is. The liability is what you owe, pretty much. If you have any debt on a credit card, that's a liability. If you have a car payment and you owe a balance on your car, it's a liability. Whatever you owe on your mortgage, that's your liability. So anything you still gonna be paying for in the future, that is your liability. So your net worth gets calculated as how much your asset is minus your liability. It will give you your net worth. So always remember and write it down. How much was your net worth 2020 April, so you will see how much you grew in a year to come. So you need to do that and assess yourself and figure out, and also what you need, what would be your goal, and what can you do to get to that level of net worth. So you need to start working on that. Always pay attention how much your net worth, and this will be a good month for your financial wellness. In April every year you should do that. All right, let's get to our final step, which is prioritize and commit to your plan. Once you go through all these 4 steps and you start planning what you need to do to get to a better future, or to come to the next 12 months, once you lay out a roadmap or a plan, make sure you prioritize it and commit to it. If you follow all these steps, you will be in a better position coming next year in April. Hopefully I will get back to you a year from now and we'll talk about the same subject, because every year in April we're going to discuss about the financial literacy, what you do and to commit, and what you did last year, or even if you're watching this video in May or June or July, you can always start fresh. But once you get to April every year from now on, try reset your financial roadmap or your financial goal or your financial, so you'll have a little bit clear view of coming in the future. So this is Simon again. I hope this helped you a little bit so you can understand what it means financially free, so you can start working today so you'll have a better tomorrow. Hopefully you liked this video. Make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up as always, because it will help the channel grow, and make sure you share it to your friends. Thank you very much. This is Simon. We'll catch you later on the next video.